Basketball. So here's Miami's starting group. Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And that was one of those gritty wins. I mean, they struggled in a lot of areas, but the fight was never in doubt. And that's one reason why they were able to pull it out.
It's a team game, and that's what you have to do as a team. Sometimes you're going to be off your A game, and you still have to find a way to get the win.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
You know, Clark, the Rockets have done a good job building a young foundation to this roster.
Yeah, I like what they've done, Kevin. They made big strides last season, and it's a team that's really growing up right in front of our eyes, and there's no reason that they can't continue the trend they're on.
Richardson the pass to Butler. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brooks with a screen on Butler. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
To halt the run, and it's Butler with the jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Richardson against Green. Richardson kicks to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night here. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever, and remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Jaquez can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Smith with the stuff.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Hadn't he, DA? He tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Here's Adebayo. Jaquez outside. Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Green dishes to Smith. Back to Green. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. That one goes. Count it.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Green deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with a three. And it's Miami with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Butler sets a screen for Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 6. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 9. Let's take... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. And it's Green missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Butler driving inside.
Hey, got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Green with a screen on Richardson. Brooks, it's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
The kick outside to Butler. Butler on the move. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's just a smart, wily drive by Butler, cutting past the defense to get a high percentage look.
Outside, Green. Trains the three-pointer. Green's got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got his second best.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be A shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
It's hauled in by Richardson. The Heat trail by 3. Outside, Hero. Butler on the wing. Hero sends the pick for Butler. From downtown, nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Back to Hawkins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Thompson. And here's Smith. Şengün with the ball. On the wing, Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. They get it back. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Hero. The tray. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Richardson. Fast break, here they come. Here's Hawkins. Smith against Hero. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter. With 2 seconds left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand.
Taking a look at Houston. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picked.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat. They find themselves in a close contest at the half.
Well, they're not settling for long.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got Tari Eason. Whitmore is out there with Green. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Landale in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He gets it in there.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Burks on the wing from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Burks has got it all tied up now for Miami.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
With the drive, and Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Rozier into the lane. The three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Eason gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter. The Heat trail by 5. Driving the lane.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack. Going right at guys.
Here's Whitmore. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Whitmore throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Houston leading by 6. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Whitmore. And it's in there. Whitmore's got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Alec Burks checked in for Miami. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Out to the right wing. Here's Highsmith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And it's Whitmore missing. The Heat trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Highsmith's shot is good.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Robinson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the dunk by Eason.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The Heat trail by 6. Down low, here's Ware. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
A new lineup here for Houston. Thompson misses. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Richardson kicks to Butler. Jaquez sets a screen for Butler. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Houston in the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Smith, no good. The Heat have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Thompson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Rockets lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And it's good, 2 points.
So calm under pressure. That was a bailout shot by Şengün.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. Butler hammering it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Butler against Brooks. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Green inside. Richardson covered. He was all alone on that one.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Hero against Brooks. Hero passes to Butler. Fires the 3. Richardson with the screen on Thompson. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Butler drills the 3-pointer. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. First team foul. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
When the stakes rise, You need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Hero kicks to Richardson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. So it's Richardson with the jam.
What a big shot from Richardson there. Fearless.
Rockets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Smith scanning the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And Smith knows how crucial these moments are, wanting to prove he can hit big shots in the NBA.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Jaquez outside, beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Smith with a screen on Hero. Brooks misses. The Heat trail by 4. Now Richardson kicks it out to Hero. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Butler has screen on Brooks. Hero kicks to Butler. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And Green swings it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
So Houston wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's get from the... Hello out there, and get ready for... some NBA basketball. Ball on 2K. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wimby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the point. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Jalen Green is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Clock at 2. They get it again. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. And it's Vassell penetrating. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Now here's Green. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Thompson. Tries yet again. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Picked by Smith. And here's Green from the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Paul against Green. And here's Paul. Releases. Second shot opportunity. Here's Barnes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer, Brooks. Another 3 from Houston.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Brooks, the pass to Green. Outside for Brooks. So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 5. Picked up by Sohan. Paul passes to Sohan. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Paul against Green. Over Paul. And it's Green missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Ali. Thanks. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Sohan.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Rockets 4th.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
And Thompson gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And Sengun throw it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Count it.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Picked by Smith. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Green. And there's the drive. Sengun, he's open. And that comes off the assist by Green. Sengun's got 6 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
High post Green. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson out there with Jalen Green. And it's Sengun in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
And that one's good. Green.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Grant, compared to... Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Right wing from deep, Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Smith. Another one falls for Houston.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Pass to Castle. Driving in. Vassell against Thompson. Launches it. Vassell can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Thompson, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
And it's Green missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 6.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And that one's good. Barnes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Here's Brooks. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
Champagny, the pass to Barnes. Here's Champagny. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Green.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Here's Castle on the take. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Smith. Shot from the low post is good. Wembanyama's got 9 points in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Here's the three. San Antonio with a rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Green finds Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Şengün gets it to go.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Kessel. Green covering. Oh, it's Wemby.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Knocked loose. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we finished off one half of play. Rockets ahead, leading by... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Taking a look at Houston, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big...
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Houston Rockets. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bassi in at the power forward position. And the layup is good. Bassi's got his first 2 points of the night.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins, look. That's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Ball from deep three-point land.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Yep, that one goes. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Spurs with some changes. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for Champagny. And Branham subbed in for Chris Paul. To the wing, right side. Mamukelashvili passes to Johnson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 9. Here's Landale. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Sohan, left side. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Another shot. He can't get it to go. Eason with some nice D. On the wing, Whitmore. He has 6. Johnson against Green. Yes, it's good. Green's gotten his first points in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Branham passes to Mamukelashvili.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. Here they come with numbers in transition. Green finds Adams. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And that one's good. Whitmore's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Collins a screen. Here's Branham. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 13. He goes up. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Branham. And the 3 off target. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 17-7 run. And that one's good. Whitmore.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside Johnson. Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it in there.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Whitmore goes in. Pass to Adams. And that one drops for him. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Branham. Here's Mamukelashvili. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Houston, a sizable 18-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Takes a 3, And that's good. Vassell for three.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Green for three. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
Paul with it. Green picks him up. Wembanyama pass to Paul. Here's Sohan. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Houston leading by 18. Brooks finds Green. Brooks a screen on Paul. Here's Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal.
It goes on Chris Paul.
So far proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
A different look for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Sohan. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Here's Castle. Green covering. Pass to Barnes. And the three-pointer goes.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Thompson a screen on Barnes. Three-pointer Brooks. The shot off that time.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Vassell. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes the three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And it's Brooks missing. Spurs trail by 14. On the wing, Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Puts up a three. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Smith. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Castle. And he converts the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Vassell's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
From the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Wembanyama, the pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Vassell outside. Out to the right wing. The three from Wembanyama. Sends it home from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Brooks. Good on the shot.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jabari Smith.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
The three from Wembanyama. The shot no good. Up top, Şengün. The finish! And Şengün throw it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The three from Wembanyama. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Brooks.
TB now with the job.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and
this season. Still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. Vassell, a three-pointer is right on target.
And he doesn't have to worry about the clock. Vassell has such a repeatable stroke.
Here's Richardson, kicks it out to Hero. And he banks in the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's Vassell with the drive.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Now here's Butler. Richardson left side. Craps in the tray.
Richardson shooting it now from deep. Good touch on the long ranger.
Here's Castle. Hawkins defending. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Hero. Vassell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Butler, outside Hero. Richardson outside. Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Here's Castle. This game he had 10 points. Wembanyama, a screen on Hawkins. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
San Antonio leading, and Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And here's Richardson after Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Richardson finds Jaquez. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can see Jaquez is getting more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 11 points.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Butler with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Hero kicks to Butler. Back to Hero. Pass to Jaquez. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's so much chatter about the intangibles with Jaquez, but he's also a little bit better athlete than some people have given him credit for. More skilled as well. This guy really knows how to play.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Castle. Richardson covering. Barnes outside. A 3 from Wembanyama, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Miami. We'll take a quick break, then. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And San Antonio has possession after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Wembanyama against Adebayo. Barnes outside to stop the run. And the dunk by Barnes.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Hero kicks to Richardson. Barnes with it. Butler covering. They get a hand on it. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Now, Hero, he's got 9. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Jaquez, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Never gave up. Jaquez Jr. with the nose for the ball.
Here's Champagne, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Butler. Jaquez trying to get open. Butler, no good. Barnes with it. Picked up by Hero. Wembanyama passes to Champagne. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 14 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Vassell. Following the score by Miami. Shoots the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
17 seconds left to play here in the half. Vassell outside. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 5. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And guys, let's take a moment to... And that'll do it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Collins, and it's Wesley in at the 1. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs trail by 5. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
6 to shoot. Here's Highsmith. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Highsmith's got his first 2 points. Here's Wesley driving to the basket.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
They set the pick. Wesley the pass to Branham. Pass to Wesley. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. On deep, Collins, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now, here's Rozier. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's the 3.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Burks a screen on West. 6 to shoot. Rozier kicks to Burks. Goes up again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Team foul number 4.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shake, 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wesley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Rozier against Wesley. Rozier the pass to Highsmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Works for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
Johnson with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Burks for three. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Collins. And here is Wesley. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 7. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range. Burks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Wesley the pass to Johnson. He tries for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Wesley against Rozier. Pass to Burks. Fades. A rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat up by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra.
Trust it. Good to great.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. There's Hero with the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell outside. Back to Barnes. From deep three-point land. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 9.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
Wembanyama, a screen on Hero. Vassell, and the basket is good. Vassell's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Takes a step back. It's a floater. Hero, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Jaquez. And that one's good. Champagnie.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jaquez outside. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Adebayo against Wembanyama. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside for Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. There's the screen. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Here's Hero. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
and the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Castle misses. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Hero. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Hands it from downtown. Vassell's got 22.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Adebayo with the ball. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
To the paint, and stolen by Wembanyama. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks, David. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
Kicks it out to Richardson. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Hawkins outside. Back to Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Heat lead by 6.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's the screen. Here's Wembanyama. No dice from the high post. Outside Butler. Off with the layup. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what happened.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David
Great to have you with us. So the Houston starting five. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for Miami, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1 spot. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Outside, Green. Şengün, the screen. To the right side, back to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Butler passes to Adebayo. It's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Richardson. Thompson with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Brooks from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Adebayo makes his living in the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Thompson passes to Smith. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Richardson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out?
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Adebayo. Following the score by Houston. 6 to shoot. Up top, Hero. Brooks defending. And again, no good by Miami. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Leading by 5. Here's Green. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. And he gets that one. Green's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 5. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Butler. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Butler. Here's Jaquez. 3-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Brooks a screen on Richardson. And here's Green from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got 9.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Butler. And stolen by Green. Back comes Houston in transition. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the triple. They get it back. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Richardson for 3. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, the activity that Dan plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Brooks. And that's not going to go. The miss is at the buzzer. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Rock. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Smith. Jaquez grabs the board. It's stolen by Green. They're running for the finish. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. He can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Brooks from outside nails it from 3. Brooks has got 6 points.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Down low. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. And we see former Heat superstar Dwayne Wade back in Miami to watch the game.
And think about it, B.A. He's been so much to this organization and to this city. It's really great to see him back showing his support for his old club.
Now here's Hero. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
Heat trail by 11. Hero outside. Butler on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Thompson with some nice D. Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Brooks against Hero. Outside Jaquez. Hero, screen on Smith. Here's Jaquez. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. I was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Heat third.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
1:46 left to play in the first half. Here's Butler. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Green with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Green, the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. To the inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Butler. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Brooks. Back to Smith. Outside for Brooks. Smith outside. Şengün, a screen on Hero. The three, Smith. Adebayo grabs the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Şengün. Three-pointer. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Butler. On the attack, JB.
You gotta be impressed with Jimmy's playoff pick and roll action. He's so skilled at creating his shot.
Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Second team foul.
Now Hero. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Houston Rockets.
Dominant performance from...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
So the Rockets 5 now. Green out there with Whitmore. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Now here's Burks. Outside for Love. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. The Rockets lead by 11. Over to the wing. Here's Landale. Another three from Houston.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Burks with it. Green picks him up. Robinson for three. Knocks down the long J.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look. He's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention. And then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Burks no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Burks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Highsmith. On target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Love. Takes it inside from the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Kevin Love's always adapting. Great vision from him there.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Ware. He's scoreless. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Whitmore. And no good. The dry spell continues. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Burks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Whitmore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So, and they want a second opinion on that call.
First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Ware. From downtown. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Adams. No points so far. Here's Whitmore. Here's Landale. Clock at 6. Right side Whitmore. And he comes up with a bucket. Whitmore's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Burks. Outside for Love. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the...
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Butler passes to Hero. To the paint. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Green going at the D. Tipped. Now here's Butler. Driving in. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legend. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Smith with a screen on Richardson. Green against Richardson. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Green. Smith outside. Brooks outside. Just 3 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Heat trail by 7. Hero on the wing. Brooks defending. Hero against Brooks. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
The Rockets lead by 5. Thompson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Şengün passes to Brooks. Rebounded by Butler.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, and Butler pretty scary when he gets out in transition.
The ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball. Foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Jaquez. Hero outside. Richardson for 3. Who poked away.
Yeah, this possession is make or break. They need points to stay within reach.
They grab their own miss. Smith outside. And there's the drive. Şengün passes to Smith. Houston with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on it when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
The teardrop, and Smith lays it up and in. And the Rockets lead by 3.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Here's the floater. Count it.
Jimmy Butler coming up big with the game on the line.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. They led by as many as 18. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, that's great defense by Adebayo, making it tough on his opponent.
Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Richardson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And it's Green off the drive. Brooks finds Green. Smith with a screen on Richardson. And he drives in. 6 on the shot clock. And he sinks it. And tie game! Huge basket right there. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Hero against Brooks. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Adebayo. Smith with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks the pass to Thompson. Brooks the screen on Jaquez. Back to Brooks.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And here are the Heat now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Jaquez. And he drills the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Green for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Let's go!
Here's Butler. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked.
And you've got it on 2K Sports. For Wednesday night. Action in the NBA. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with Green, and it's Şengün in at the 5. And for San Antonio, outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 ball is good.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Thompson against Vassell. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Barnes, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And over time, because Barnes has become more efficient as a shooter, he's also become better with the shot fake, more effective with it. Once he has you in the air, the rest is elementary.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Green, right wing. And here is Şengün, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Wembanyama, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him. He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Castle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Thompson driving the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Castle, guarded by Green. Here's Champagne. Off target with his 3. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smith sets the pick for Green. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Wembanyama, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And it's in there. Green's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. 5 to shoot. Pass to Castle. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Wembanyama.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
Now Green. Oh, that was a strong toe.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Wembanyama looking it over with the drive, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Barnes down low. Brooks covering. Vassell against Şengün from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
And here's Green outside. Green missing again. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Here's Champagnie, still scoreless. Shot clock at 5, and the basket by Vassell.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
On the wing, Brooks, covered by Barnes. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Brooks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Green in the post. He's got 10.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And it's good for 2. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Castle. To the paint. Barnes looking around. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Wembanyama. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's Green. Basket counts. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Thompson against Vassell. And Wembanyama outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Smith right side. Brooks outside. Driving to the basket. The shot missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. The kick out to Barnes. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Barnes sets a screen for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Spurs. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. They've got Tari Eason. Cam Whitmore is out there with Green. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Landale in at the 4 spot. Rockets trail by 6. Whitmore with it. Now Eason. Knocks down the 3 ball. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
He takes it in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Branham, the pass to Mamu Kalishvili. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. That evens the score. Eason's got 6.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, that's a great play by Johnson. Great patience, not just jacking up the shot. He's thinking it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. Driving in. Eason's shot is good.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. Pass to Branham. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Here he goes. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here's Branham. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Back to Sohan. And stolen by Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Whitmore. No good with the triple. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
You gotta love his hustle. Leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Whitmore with it from down in the low post. It goes. Whitmore's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston. Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Branham. A three-pointer is right on target. Branham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Eason. To the inside. Landale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green passes to Landale. Eason gets a wide open look. Here's Adams. Whitmore with it. Launches it. Rebound by Sohan.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Eason. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Eason's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Green. Kicks it out to Collins. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
Only difference is competitiveness.
And it's been a very competitive game. So far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in a power forward position.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Green. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The lead is 2. Green kicks to Thompson. That's a 2 from Smith. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Barnes passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. From outside, off the mark. Green inside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Brooks for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Barnes finds Vassell. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Green with a screen for Smith. Back to Green. On the wing, Thompson. 4 on the clock. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Victor Wembanyama.
How about the young fella? Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
From deep, Brooks. Thompson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
Green against Vassell. To Champagny. There's a screen. It's rebounded by Houston. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Green missing. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. A drive by Barnes. And that one drops for him.
Barnes great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch! Harrison Barnes.
Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Going inside. Out to Brooks. Count it in the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Brooks in the clutch, making a statement. Dylan style.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Pass to Smith. Now Brooks for the 3. Buries it from outside.
Dylan Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The deep 3 from Wembanyama. Vassell outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. So Houston wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And
Anderson here, along, and the starting lineup for Miami. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Castle, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Jaquez. Kept alive. Pass to Butler. Back to Adebayo. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Butler passes to Hero. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Pass to Jaquez. And he converts the layup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Will it go? And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Vassell's shot is good.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Here's Butler. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
It's stolen by Jaquez. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
Here's Castle. He picked up 10 in his last game. And there's a pick. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Hero outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Vassell. And that one drops for him. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Barnes. On the wing, Richardson hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. And there's the screen. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. And here's Barnes. The 3 is up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jaquez no good. Here's Castle. Pass to Champagny. Outside Barnes. That'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. For 3. Vassell can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Barnes, it's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Richardson, the pass to Jaquez. Here's the 3. Again, the Heat misses. The Spurs lead by 3. Right side Barnes. The 3 is up. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Richardson against Barnes. Richardson, that's good.
Richardson.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 ball. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Heat trail by 4. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Here's Vassell. Off target from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez. for three. He drops it from range. Jaquez has got 5 points.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Champagny. Jaquez covers. Here's Castle on the take, and he buries his first look.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Here's Hero. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Devin Vassell. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
The three from Barnes. Drops in the three. Barnes has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Vassell. 1:02 left in the second. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Butler outside. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by 4. It's Barnes on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Wembanyama, screen on Richardson. Vassell finds Wembanyama. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barnes with a screen on Hero. Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8. Fires for 3. They get it back. Adebayo in the post. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, we've seen Harrison Barnes really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Johnson, Jeremy Sohan out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Love finds Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Back to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Highsmith. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Here's Branham, and he jams it home with authority.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Burks, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Branham. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Branham. No good from outside. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Highsmith. Outside Love. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Branham, defended by Burks. Here's Bassie. Love grabs the miss. Heat leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
It's stolen by Johnson. Sohan outside. Pass to Branham. Collins with a screen on Burks. 6 to shoot. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Love passes to Highsmith. There's a screen by Love. Here's Ware. Robinson on the wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. And Miami again with the bucket. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. To halt the run, and it's Sohan off the drive.
So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
On the wing, Burks. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Burks for 3. Bassie pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. With the drive.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Branham. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Miami's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Left side, Burks. Outside, Love. Back to Burks. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Vassell's got 10 points.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Barnes with a screen on Hero. Hero against Barnes. Pass to Champagny. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero outside. Here's Jaquez. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Vassell passes to Barnes. Back to Vassell. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Putting on a clinic. Barnes working that pick and roll like it's just that easy.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Over Castle. Pass to Adebayo. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
Here's Castle. Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Butler surveying the floor. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Champagny. Wembanyama, screen on Jaquez. Driving to the basket. Wembanyama cuts in. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Here's Hero, and he goes in for the dunk.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The drive by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pure from three-point range. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's a screen. Pass to Butler. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. 1:56 left in the fourth.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Vassell against Richardson. Fires from deep. Back to Vassell. Oh, stolen by Richardson. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 3. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Vassell. Outside Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Hounded by Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama effortless inside.
no fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Richardson, the pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Vassell against Richardson. Vassell outside. There's the drive. Yes!
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Castle. Vassell against Hero. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Barnes. Step back and fire. Again, the Spurs score.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here's Butler outside. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jackson.